What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, in the world of indie games, here at the home of indie games, we're checking out Arietta of Spirits. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly. A gorgeous pixel art action-adventure game where a girl sets out to seek out the secrets of the spirit realm. This is the demo that's currently available on Steam. I'll do my best. I'll try to remember. I'll put the demo in there for sure, but the main Steam page should also be in there. But I'm kind of addle-brained nowadays, so I'll try to make sure it's all in there. But welcome on in. We're going to check this game's demo out and see if it's something that you wanted to add to your wish list and get your wish list? Why do I have the occult on my brain right now? Weird. That's a really odd Freudian slip. Well, you can add it to your wish list if after this episode you find that you enjoy it. So let's dive on in. Let's maximize our gameplay time. And let's get a save rocking. How long still? Almost there. Half an hour or so. We can drive straight to the store, or straight to the shore and take the boat from there. It's not like this is your first time here. Right. Can't believe it's been a year already. Yeah, it feels weird for me too. It's gonna be the first time there without her. I'm sure the cabin probably needs a bit of fixing up, too. Wouldn't want Grandma's place to deteriorate. I guess so. Cheer up, Mom. Now look who's talking. Weren't you just moping around a minute ago? Who remembers it? Hey. You think the water's cold? I think it should be just fine. You know what? I'm sure everything's gonna be just like before. Well, here we are. We appear to be in control of our character now. Long trip, huh? Yeah, I'm beat. We've got some work ahead of us. Too bad it's my summer vacation, so I better just take it easy, right? Yeah, it's funny. Your mother was looking for you. She said she needed help with something. She should be in the cabin. Oh. All right, I better go and ask what's up. I think I'm gonna start with some yard work. The garden looks like a jungle. Grandma would hate seeing it like this. And it seems like there's no going to the forest side spring at the moment. Trees falling on that pathway over there. I think I'm gonna start by clearing it out. Gee whiz, it's probably gonna take me all day. Hang in there, Dad. Alright, so here we are. We can actually, like, dodge roll, we can run around, we can do stuff and things. I'm just gonna roll around the neighborhood. Roll around the room. Oh, you get sweaty if you roll too much. Okay, you see that right there? We start getting little sweat dripplies, just in case we roll too much. This game has a definite charming appeal. It's definitely got kind of like an over-animated Stardew Valley thing going on. But over-animated makes it sound like a bad thing. It seems like Stardew Valley that has a lot more movement to it, I guess. It has a lot more movement to its animations. Hey, Mom. Oh. Hey, honey. You needed my help with something? Yeah, I do. I just started cooking us dinner. And I was thinking I would make us some apple crumble as a dessert. We didn't bring any apples with us. So could you be a sweetie and go pick up some? The trees are pretty far, but if you follow the trail through the west of the cap... I know. I love the sour apples from the big tree. Yeah, your grandma liked those too. Hey, I'll go and get them right away. Alright, let's go get some apples. Let's go do this thing. It's apple time, y'all. Can I go inside this little room over here? Ooh, I can. The door's actually open and everything, too. Can I inspect any of this stuff? That's apparently Grandma. She liked herself some round-eyed glasses right there. I prefer mine, like, I'll be honest with you, I got a pair of Wayfarers and just popped out the shade lenses and put in my prescription ones, and I've been using those probably for 6 or 7 years now. You can't go wrong with Wayfarers. They're just a good, it's just a good stuff. They look good on everybody. There's nobody on earth that doesn't look good in Wayfarers. They knocked it out of the park when they made those, I'll tell you what. So I guess we gotta go this way, maybe? Arietta, wait up. Where are you headed? Mom asked me to get some apples for us. She's gonna make apple crumble. Nice. I love that stuff. Oh, if you're heading there, you might want to keep your eye out for wasps. They're kind of nasty this time of year, and the island's full of them. You should take this with you. Big old beaten stick? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You've received a wooden sword. Press C to perform an attack move. Okay. Dad, I'll be 13 soon. Don't you think I'm a little old to play around with this? Maybe, but I don't want you to get stung. So if those pesky buzzers come after you, just give them a smack with it. It may not be sharp, but it is made out of solid wood, so it should pack a punch. Right. Thanks, Dad. Aw. Remember when you used to run around as a kid always swinging that sword? It drove your mother crazy. Good times, yeah? Yeah. I'll be right back with the apples. Alright, let's go get these things. We gotta press the C key. Alright, I think we can do that. I feel like we should probably put it on like the J or like the K or like the L key, though. That way I could get both hands on keyboard. Or even better, can I rebind it to like maybe the mouse? I would rather have it on the mouse if I could. Let's see here. We got... Oh, you can't modify the controls yet in the demo. Okay, well, we're stuck with the C configuration for right now, which means you will see me throughout the course of this episode mostly attack things from the right. Can I, knock this stuff out of the way. Ooh, that looks good. I like that bush breaking animation right there. Oh, and you bounce off of things too. Cool. All right. I like that. Interactivity with the world when the player swings a weapon or like hits things is actually kind of important. Let's take that bee out. Do I get anything from it? I don't get any kinds of orbs or XP or money or anything else like that. That's cool. I wouldn't expect bees to have cash in their pocket anyways, but they were in my way, which means I'm going to vanquish them. And frankly, she's braver than I am. If I saw a bee that was the size of my head, like, nah, dude, we just, like, cordon that place off. Like, we come back with maybe, like, a rocket launcher that gives you a whole bunch of insecticide, maybe, or we just orbitally bombard it. Oh, I got stung. I got stung by a bee. Bad day to be me. Or we just bombard it. We bring in, like, some artillery, courtesy of the United States, like, Army, and we just kind of hit the entire area with just, like, insecticide canisters. That's kind of what I would be. It looks like there's a fruit in that tree, and none of the other trees had it. Maybe we'll come back for it. Maybe we got to do something special in order to get that. I didn't really try the X key. I probably should have. Looks like maybe we're cutting off to the right over. Oop, there's a bee right there. Let's take him out. Get down, bee. Get down, bee. It's time for you to be vanquished. A game that I can play one-handed, and something that I could say kind of is rare. I don't see games that I can play one-handed very often. There we go. Just wipe that guy out. Probably able to play it with a gamepad, though, too. Like, this seems like a game that would definitely be intuitive to a gamepad. I could see myself playing this on, like, Xbox or maybe on, like, I don't know, maybe on the Switch or something. It seems like one of those games that Nintendo would it seems like one of those games that Nintendo would kind of gobble up pretty quickly. The aesthetic is on point for the games that they tend to fold into their brand. There we go, perfect. I'd be surprised if this game didn't have a Switch release plan. This seems like one of those games that would sell pretty well on Switch, I'll be honest with you. Like, the Switch community, they seem to be down with the whole, like, Super Nintendo era graphics type. Ow, dude, I got stung in the face. They're attacking me from my bad side, too. This is the side where I gotta take my hand off the movement keys. Maybe we'll get a heal back up in here sometime soon. Maybe a heart will drop out of one of these things. Or we can consume the bee's life flesh with our face. Just... I don't have a map or anything either, so I just have to kind of assume that I'm going in the right direction. The The big tree in the middle is always giving the best apples. How am I going to reach him? He's so high up. Maybe with enough force, I could make some of them fall? There you go. Yeah, that did it. Can I get more of them? Or is this like a one-time only deal? Looks like I can't do anything else. Honestly, I'm kind of partial to like green apples too. I kind of like the green apples better than... Uh-oh. Oh. Crap. Sorry? I didn't know you guys had a hive in there. Alright, so we're gonna have to dodge roll out here a little bit. A little bit of the old dodge roll action. I'm gonna smack him real fast. There we go. We'll dodge roll out of the way as necessary, but for now, fight this dude right here. Get that guy down. I don't want this thing to have ads. There we go. We'll get out of the way. And, like, if you want to stay over the water, that's, like, fine by me, but I'm gonna need you to, like, get on in here. There we go. A couple more hits and we should be good. Let's get the little guys out of the way so that they're kind of like not impeding the combat zone. What are you doing right now? I haven't dodge rolled once. It hasn't seemed incredibly necessary. There we go. It was necessary right there. It was very, very Nessa right there. Oh, she got damage on touch. Bee Queen's a little rougher than I expected. Yeah, let's maybe knock out. I should get like a combo breaker for that one right there. I just killed 3 bees with one swing. I should get some kind of legendary god achievement for that and like a golden helmet that makes me shoot eye lasers. Woof. That was close. Better get back to the cabin. And when we get back, everyone is dead. And that's going to be the plot hook. Then we got to figure out what happens and dive into the realm of spirits to save our family. Well, at least they saved me the trip. I didn't have to walk it on out, so that's good. I'm pretty scuffed right now. I'm not feeling too good. I'm at half health. In real life, if you were at half health, I'd assume that you were pretty brutalized. Pretty mangled. Got the apples. Thanks, hon. Oh, you've got plenty. This'll only take a minute. Go and tell your dad that dinner's ready. Yes, ma'am. I feel like when I was 13, you weren't super likely to get a yes, ma'am out of me. Like, you would, but only after you smacked me. Like, normally I'd be like, ugh. And I put up a bunch of fight about it because that was just the kind of 13-year-old that I was. Give me just a second. Yeah. Whew. Damn, that took a long time. Hey, you're back. Does Wasp give you a hard time? Nothing I couldn't handle. Dinner's almost done. Yeah? Well, let's go and set the table. Everything okay, dear? Yeah, it's just, I've been to this island every summer of my life. Yet this is the first time I've ever been here without her. That empty chair is almost more than I can bear. This all just brings back, like, so many memories. I swear, I can still feel her in here. Yet when I turn around to see, she's just not there. Not anymore. Mom. I miss her so much. We all miss her. It's expected that this visit is going to bring up some emotions. But I'm sure your mother is smiling down on us and is really glad that we've kept on in this tradition. I guess so. Thank you. It'll get better. It's been a long day with the traveling and all. Maybe we should just get some sleep. Everything is going to look different tomorrow. Arietta. Arietta. Well, that's not good. There's ghostesses out here, man. Nah. At least we still got our wooden sword. Can somebody call ghost hunters and ask them if a wooden sword is a good defense against ghostesses? And also maybe large impeding logs that are in the middle of the road. Get out of here, ghost. Oh, my light is getting darker. This is not a good thing. Hopefully this is a dream. Otherwise, I don't see this working out too well for us. Yeah, it's a lot of ghosts. No, no, no. Ghosts! Stop it! Well, I've been roundingly defeated. Please. See, now Goku's here. We're all safe. Get him with that Kamehameha. You gotta hit him with it. Everybody knows that ghosts are weak to the Kamehameha wave. Arietta. Wake up. Finally. Who's talking? Here. Huh? Whoa! It's a ghost! Shh. Not so loud. We don't want to wake up your parents. I can assure you that I am not a ghost. Although I understand my looks may hint otherwise. I must be dreaming still. I'm afraid you're wide awake. Unfortunately, the situation has dictated that I reveal myself ahead of time. Huh. What do you mean? Arietta, I have known you for a very long time. Although you haven't seen me before, I've been hiding in the shadows through most of your life. I've waited many years for this moment. Listen carefully. I have something important to tell you. My name is Arco. I come from a realm that exists parallel to the world that you know. It's called the Spirit Realm. Up until now, it's been completely invisible to you as it is to any other. For eons, my kind have served the humans as guides, working together, helping those who have perished and gotten lost, becoming spirits, trapped echoes of existence unable to find their way forward. I've given you the ability to perceive the spirit realm around you by binding my energy with yours. You are now what my kind calls a bound. A human that is bound to their spirit guide, which I am to you. This is crazy. Realms and spirits? So you mean like ghosts? If you want to put it that way. The spirit realm's like a veil. It rests on top of the human world. When a human dies but can't move on to the afterlife, they get caught in that veil. Their energy gets trapped and thus becomes a spirit. There's always a reason to why one ends up this way, an unresolved matter from when they were alive or the inability to realize one's unfortunate fate. Our job is to help those spirits move on. Okay, so let's say that I believe you. Why do you need me? Why not just help the spirits or whatever by yourself? My kind only ever exists as ethereal beings formed out of pure energy. We don't possess a physical body, not even in the spirit realm. Therefore, it's impossible for us to make any true difference to the surrounding world. You, however, as a bound, have the means to interact between both realms, the human world and the spirit one. Our job is to seek out and guide people like you who we deem fit for the task, and you have displayed a great deal of courage and righteousness, traits that we value throughout your life, especially for someone as young as you. Yet, it's very uncommon that we grant this ability to anybody until they've come of age, but something has come up. Arietta, there's someone who's in a dire need of your help. She's waiting for you on the pier. All right, get out of here, ghost. I swing my sword at you violently. Oh, shoot, it's Grandmama. Grandma? Arietta, darling. Grandma? But, how? You, there was a... You're... Dead? I'm quite aware of it, dear. Now, don't be too sad for me. It was just my time to go. Death is an inevitable part of life, and I've already made my peace with it many years back. Living as old as I have, you start to reflect on things. Grandma, it's because of your new friend that we got to meet again. That, strange-looking thing. It's Arco. A-R-C-O. And who you calling strange looking? Grandma, why are you here? Shouldn't you be, Well, I haven't been able to move on just yet. You see, I have a promise to keep. For your mother. Over a decade ago, I promised to leave her our old family ring just like my mother once gave it to me. Your silver one? That's right. Silver is from the very same mine that's located in this island. It's been in the family for ages. During my last days here, it was lost, and I didn't have a chance to come back for it. Till now, that is. I searched high and low and finally managed to find it. Just lying on the ground at the forest side spring. No idea how it got all the way up there. Yet as soon as I reached my hand out and attempt to pick it up, these terrible things came out of nowhere and surrounded me. I was so frightened that I ran back here and left the ring right where I had found it. And it was then that I met Arco. Those awful monsters must have been after the ring too. I might have an idea of what those so-called monsters actually were. It's uncommon that they would react like that to a ring, though, or any object for that matter. I'm telling you, they came straight for it. But thank heavens for that, since I managed to slip past while they were distracted. Maybe we should go and see if it's still there. If what you think is true, I'm interested in seeing the ring for myself. So for a whole year, you've just been here? A year? What are you talking about? I've only been here for a little while. I think. Don't worry, Grandma. We're gonna get that ring back. I don't want you getting any trouble over me. Don't worry. I have Arco here to protect me. We'll be back before you know it. Arco, let's go. Yep. Please, just be careful. Alright, let's go. I don't know where the ring is. I bet it's over here. It's the way that Dad cleared. I virtually guarantee that this is where the ring is going to be at. Let's go find the one ring, and then we will rule them all and betray our grandma and become the queen of this land. The Empress of the Undead. Oh God. I tried to dodge it, but I failed. I failed miserably. I failed so horribly, chat. Let's maybe just go. Oh, man. It's kind of hard. Like, I got to take my fingers off the movement key, and like I use the fingers for movement to kind of readjust before the swing. And so I got to take it, if anything's like left or right, I got to take it off the key in order to strike at the enemy properly. There we go. Now we got a heart. That guy did 2 damage though. Not good. Not good at all. If the enemy's on the left of me, it's not that bad. It's pretty easy to deal with because then I can adjust with my ring finger. When it's on the C key, it makes it a little bit tough. My recommendation would maybe be to move the attack key over to like J, K, or L. Or even maybe put it on the mouse or something like that. I don't know. I'm not the game designer here. I have no idea. I'm going to dodge out of the way of that because I don't want to get hit by it. The thought of being hit by that seems really, really unpleasant. Oh, there's one over there too. Damn it. He popped out of the bush. I didn't expect him to pop out of the bush. Okay, stop trying to shank me with your butt needle, bro. Get out of here. Now is not the... It is nighttime. This is not the time that wasps go out. Ow. I've been stabbed again, dude. I'm getting stabbed a lot. I'm having a really rough adventure right now, and I think I'm... Oh, there's health inside the bushes? Hold on, let's go get some health real fast. There's another one. I'm gonna get myself all nice and jacked back up off of bush heart. There we go, perfect. Now we're all just... we're roided out on health and pickups. Let's head on over this way. They said the demo's about an hour long, so I would presume that we're probably a little ways through it right now. We're approaching like the 30-minute mark, and we're getting there, but not quite done yet. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, you can smack them when they charge you? Okay. That's probably good to know. All of you guys get out of the way. I don't have time for your shenanigans right now. Yeah, maybe. Nope, 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 nope. See, it's going left to right again, which is making targeting challenging. I gotta kind of like roll my finger off the left to right movement key. I gotta roll my finger off of D and onto C if I want it to work. It does look like we have extra paths down here, so I'm just going to swing at these dudes real fast. Was there anything hidden down this way? I don't see anything interesting, although a better blade, I think, would suit us. Where we're going to find a blade out here in the middle of this weird territory, I don't know, but it's worth looking for, maybe. A couple more enemies down. I do like that health doesn't drop while your health is full. It's one of those little detail-oriented things when it comes to the user interaction with the game that I think most people won't notice, but I do think it keeps the screen a lot cleaner. Unless you were trying to save health for later, I guess. But it doesn't look like health drops so long as you're at full health. Oof. I went for the combat stab right there. I was trying to do something awesome and then failed miserably. Damn it. Maybe I'm going to try to keep things on a left to right axis, because going up to down, I'm having difficulty like gauging the difference in between me and the enemy and so I'm getting a lot of damage on touch on accident. We almost there? Where are we at right now? We got to be getting close. There's like a rampy thing on this side. Let's heal first, though, before I go up the rampy thing. It's probably a good idea. There we go. Perfect. Let's go upwards, and rampy thing, what you got, a boss fight for me? It's a boss fight, isn't it? Wait. Before we head deeper into the forest, there's something that you need to know. What is it? The echoes of those who once lived are not the only inhabitants of the spirit realm, and I'm not talking about my kind either. There actually exist many different ethereal entities, some of them friendly, even helpful in some ways, albeit rare. But then there are the malevolent kind. We call them roamers. They're a vile race, constantly moving from one place to another, seeking to absorb energy from anything they come across in an attempt to grow in power. And as a bound, you will be their target now too, I'm afraid. The roamers use the energy they absorb to multiply themselves, and that's why their numbers are constantly rising, like a disease spreading through the spirit realm, soon affecting everyone. One of our most recent important tasks has always been to keep them at bay. I had no idea. So these roamers, they're the monsters that Grandma was talking about? And they're now all over the forest. Any way to defend against them? Hold out your hands. When they come after us, your wooden toy will be completely useless against them. Yeah, give me that ghost voodoo. Give it to me. Yup. Ooh, I got a magic sword now. Come on, another sword? Trust me, this is the best weapon for the job, and it's not just any sword, it's actually really quite special. It's what we call a conduit. Conduits are special artifacts that function as links between the realm, connecting every level of existence to one another. And that makes it possible for me to direct my energy through it, to enhance every strike you make with it. Any roamer unfortunate enough to get caught in the blade's way will almost definitely feel it. Conduits are hard to come by, so take good care of it. And roamers are always looking to get their hands on one. I've seen you swing a sword many times before. Wooden or not, you're more than capable of handling yourself with it. Well, yeah, but swatting a couple of angry wasps is a different thing. You need to trust yourself more. Give it a try. Okay, here goes. Ooh. You've received a spirit sword. Now you have the means to defend yourself against roamers. Nice. I know you want to help your grandmother no matter what it takes. Remember, Arietta, we're in this together. The only way for us to stand up to them is to combine our strengths and say your name as many different ways as possible during the course of one video. So you make that sword swing, and I'll make sure every hit it lands counts. Right. And please, call me Ari. Well, this is Arietta of Spirits. I hope you guys have kind of enjoyed this little foray into the demo. It's a remarkably well-animated game. It's superbly pretty. They've done a really good job on the presentational aspects. For right now, the one thing that's kind of like the elephant in the room is just that the controls need to be cleaned up a little bit better for keyboard use. Other than that, though, I'd probably recommend just using like a gamepad if you didn't want to use the keyboard controls. But seeing as I cover indie games on the PC, I figured we'd go with the keyboard controls just so we could properly appraise it. This game is not out yet. You can get the demo for right now as a bit of a teaser to get yourself excited. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for sifting through the pile to find what's worthwhile with me. If you enjoyed this video, hit it with a like. If you want to see a little bit more of the demo, do the same thing. Other than that, you can also check out my Discord where we talk about indie games, Warhammer 40k, all that fun stuff, or you can bother me and bug me about all the stuff I've been playing on the channel. I'll be happy to answer your questions. I also have a Twitch stream where I'm live every single day of the week. You can head on over there and follow that. I'll have all those links down below in the description. I'll see y'all next time, and thank you for stopping on in. I'll have something hot and fresh for you off the indie skillet tomorrow.